Hello folks. This time I wanted to speak about unity and friendship in our community. So let's think about the concept of unity to begin with. What's good about unity? Well, it gives us a strength of purpose. It can build a sense of trust among a group of people. It gives you a feeling of being part of something that is unified, that is working for a common goal. These are all really positive things. So unity has a lot of good things about it. But are there any bad things about unity? Well, let's think about that. The Watchtower Bible and Tract Society always emphasises unity. We just had a JW apologist make some comments saying we're the only religion where from Timbuktu to Allegheny in Pennsylvania everyone's studying the same thing in the same watchtower at the same time, and only Jehovah could do it. So their unity is something that they brag about. They think that's a sign that God, or rather Jehovah, is with them. And what are some of the bad things that unity has created? Well, think about the cover-ups that unity has led to. Think of the stifling of discussion and disagreement that unity brings. So, unity at all costs is a very, very bad idea. Do not think that unity is worth covering up bad things, that it's worth stifling discussion and disagreement, because it simply isn't. So what we really want is a middle way between those. So we want to take the good things of unity, the strength of purpose, the trust, the feeling of being part of something, but keep transparency, keep the ability to disagree. So take the good things and avoid the bad things in our unity in our community. Now, we're talking about a vast apostate army now. It's a great idea, and I'm fully behind it. But think of what an army is like. An army has discipline. An army has officers. An army has foot soldiers. An army has a command structure. So we're not really an army, I would say. I don't expect to receive orders from anybody to do anything. My activism is part of a bigger community of people, but it is also my own activism. So, although it is an army, we're not going to have an officer class and people saying, right, what you need to do is go and do something. And we'll say, sir, yes, sir, and off we'll go and do it. That's not how the army is going to be. We're more like the Rebel Alliance, aren't we, out of Star Wars? Let's face it. We're much more like the Rebel Alliance. But there's no way that I am going to be Admiral Akbar, okay? It's a trap! I'm not going to be Admiral Akbar. I'm just making that a public statement right now. So trying to find those good things of unity and avoid the cover-ups, avoid the stifling of discussion, avoid the hatred of disagreement. There are two phrases that I really like and that influence the way I live my life. The first one is, the ends never justify the means. And the second is this: only the person who can say no is free. If you feel you can't say no to something, then how on earth can you consider yourself to be free? It's impossible. You have to be able to say no thank you in a polite and constructive way. So that's unity. Now let's talk about friendship in our community. I'm very, very pleased that I've got some really nice friends in the community. We get on really well, and I really value the friendship that we have. It's really good to make friends. Yay, it's excellent. But just because we're all ex-Jehovah's Witnesses does not mean we will all be friends. No, it does not. So how do we respond to that? It would be nice to be friends with everybody, but I doubt if that's going to happen. Maybe one day I'll be proved wrong, in which case I will be very happy. So we're not going to get along with everybody, but we will find people we do get along with genuinely. So here's my top tips. Be polite and kind to everybody. We've all gone through a really horrendous experience, and the last thing we need is for people to be rude and obnoxious to us. I hope that I have never been rude or obnoxious to people, and if I have, then I am sincerely sorry. So find some folks you have something in common with. Keep things appropriate. You know, we haven't met physically, have we? We're friends on the internet, we're friends over YouTube, whatever it is. So keep things appropriate. Be friendly, but realise that friendship is a very complicated and multifaceted thing. I have really good friendships on the internet, and I don't think of them any differently to people I do physically meet. But you don't pick up the cues that we've evolved to pick up if you're not actually meeting someone. So just keep things appropriate. This is important. Don't forego making friends with non-Jehovah's Witnesses and think, oh, I don't need to make friends with non-Jehovah's Witnesses because we've got a community and all my friends can be ex-Jehovah's Witnesses. Well, if that's what you want to do, again, I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I would advise caution if that's your approach. You need to have a vast plethora of an array of people that you know. I think that's a much healthier way to be. This is an important point too. If you're going to meet up with people that you meet in the community, take reasonable steps for your safety. Most people in our community are lovely people, but it is important that you take reasonable, sensible steps for your safety when you're meeting up. And lastly, just enjoy our community. Isn't it fantastic that we've got all these people from around the world all able to converse, all able to understand pretty much where each other's coming from, offer support, friendship, a good laugh. Is a wonderful thing. So enjoy that wonderful community out there. Okay, lastly, I'm going to do some shout-outs. Yay, shout-out time. Now, my first one is a fantastic lady. I think she is really, really, really fantastic and lovely, and I really like her. Her name is Denise Hedberg 66, and I would strongly urge all of you to subscribe to her channel and to watch her videos. I find them very inspiring. I think she is a very, very kind, good-hearted human being, and I think you will be very much encouraged by listening to her videos. Very nice lady indeed. Second of all is my good old buddy Something Found. Amazing videos, really great insight. Her comments are always really encouraging and helpful and insightful. I think she's great. So go check her out. That's Something Found. Next we've got Kyla, Black Jack's wife. She's got a channel called Out of the Box, which is fantastic. Shout out to you. Love you, Kyla. Well done with those videos. They are fantastic. So go and subscribe to her if you're not already done so. Next is a fantastic lady, really, really lovely, called Summer, who has a channel called Dude771. Her videos are amazing. She is such an intelligent, capable woman, and I think you'll find her videos really, really helpful. I know I do. I think they're brilliant. We have the lovely Susan Gaskin, who has been making videos for quite a while. She is amazing. Go check her out. And we've got pretty much a new YouTuber called Rebecca, who's doing videos under the name Spoon-Fed No More. Check her videos out. They're really, really interesting. Amazing artist, really nice person. Go check them out. Okay, that's about it, folks. Peace be with you. Excelsior!